Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lady Tiger Field for tonight's installment of Lady Tiger Softball. Today we have the Lady Tigers of Breckinridge County High School squaring off against the Lady Mustangs of Muhlenberg County High School. I'm Lincoln Smith, joined here with
Skylar Tucker.
And we're going to be taking you through tonight's action, so should be a pretty exciting one. We have some new ambient sounds, some new camera angles. Things should be a pretty exciting one. I believe we do have Kaylee Ball on the mound starting here. Do you have any stats you'd like to run through before we get things going?
No, I don't think I do.
All right, well, we have an interesting list of numbers in front of us. Let's see, I believe the Lady Tigers have only partaken in 2 games so far this season. Only pitchers we've seen on the mound are Kaylee Ball and Ashlyn White. As far as the rest of the lineup is concerned, I believe we have Hannah Ratajkowski at first base. We have Hannah Carter at second. Shortstop, I believe we have Raylan Atkinson. Third, we have Ashlyn White. And then in the outfield, we have Skylar Henderson in right field. We have Darian Flood in left field and Chloe Peterson in center. And then, let's see, I believe catching we have Morgan Tabor. Lady Tigers, believe, lost the previous game against Ohio County.
They lost to Ohio County 6-2, I'm pretty sure.
And what did that game look like? You were one of the witnesses. We cannot be with our very own Cameron Shaw tonight. He is currently participating in a game, I believe, at Edmonson County.
Yeah, they play Edmonton tonight.
Yeah, if you want to go over what happened in that game, I mean, I feel like it would be a fun rundown to give before we get fired up here. So,
I mean, it was a pretty good game. We just couldn't lay our bunch down. They kept going up and couldn't really get like a good hit. And it started getting really rainy and windy that night, so the ball was getting slippery and everything. So,
fired up your first pitch of the game. I believe that is going to be a ball called inside there, as I believe Josie Davis at bat here. Not for certain on that.
Yes,
and
Josie Davis, number 11.
Second pitch here. Looks like ball 2 called just outside there, so count now 2-0 here, so certainly pressing the advantage. Good opportunity to get on base here. As Kaylee Ball still on the mound. Third pitch, well outside there, so
That'll be ball number 3.
certainly looking like interesting position for the Lady Mustangs to get one on base here early. As fourth pitch in the count here. And
Strike.
maybe a little inside there, but nice strike there to get the count back to 3-1. So opportunity now certainly to get an out here. Just don't want to throw one too far outside or in. And
Foul ball.
fouled well off to the right there by Davis, as she's just looking to get on base now to full count. This ball's going to come to the mound here. Sets up to pitch and throws it well into the dirt. And Davis is going to take first here, presumably as she is their lead batter. Going to assume that she has some speed, maybe able to get around the bases pretty quickly, so Lady Tigers looking to maybe prevent a steal here. As, let's see, bat now for the Lady Mustangs, I believe Carissa Pinley, as I believe looked like she may have been about to bunt that one but pulled the bat back. So ball 1 here. As Kaylee Ball trying to regain some composure after a few early balls here. And looks like a pretty solid pitch there, just maybe a little bit high in the zone. And going to swap balls here now as another quick 2-0 count here. Opportunity now for Carissa Pinley to try and advance Davis on base. Winds up. Fires it. Nice. And that inside corner pitch there, I think, has done her pretty well after these first couple of bats. May try and continue on that trend of keeping it in that vicinity.
I feel like it's harder to hit an inside pitch than this to hit an outside one, so it's good that she's throwing those.
For sure. And that one looked to be in about the same zone there, but 3-1 count now as ball called there. Maybe low, maybe too far inside, not really sure, but I do find it agreeable that I think it's a little bit harder to hit a pitch on the inside. And
She's going to
nice
foul
pitch
that
there.
one off.
Right down the middle, and I believe Pinley is just going to hit that one foul. So far, both foul balls have gone well over the net, designed to keep them within the parameters, but ball still on the mound here. Another full count here early on, so she's racking up her pitch count, just 2 batters in, and well outside there, and going to be the second walk for Ball, so going to need to certainly regain some composure here. As, let's see, looks like we're going to switch balls out here. So right now we have, let's see, I believe Davis and Pindley both on base. So a good hit here.
As Sophia Wilkins, their last name,
Yes, I believe that is correct.
is up to bat next.
So Wilkins up here is going to foul tip the first one. It's a count out 0-1 here. Lady Tigers looking to get the first out of this top of the first inning. This ball winds up. Another well outside pitch there. And Davis certainly coming a good distance off second base there. Maybe looking to steal third. Certainly if a ball gets deep into the outfield here, looking to bring it home.
For sure.
As ball sets up here, 1-1 count. Still just trying to get that first out. And another foul tip there.
That one is kept in play, though.
Certainly got the bat on that ball, and it seems everyone that ball is thrown well down the middle, they've tried to put a bat on it. So count now 1-2, advantage to the Lady Tigers here on this pitch. As ball's going to set up here on the mound, and
Batter took a stood it out of the box.
batter steps out of the box there. So we're going to reset. Count 1-2 still. Ball steps up, pitches a little outside,
She's going to steal third.
and Davis gets to third with relative ease, and not really a throw to stop her. Seems she went much later than I'd originally anticipated somebody would run, but no recovery play there to make the out. And now Davis certainly in good scoring position, sitting there on third base. As Ball trying to maintain composure, count 2-2 now. Winds up, fires, goes right down the middle, and it's going to sneak right past the second baseman there. And Davis going to come in and score here, giving a quick 1-0 lead to our guests from Muhlenberg County.
Yeah, that ball got right past Hannah Carter there, but fell into the hands of Chloe Peterson.
So, bit of a fortunate break on play here, as I believe next up to bat we have Emma Rose.
Yeah,
A bit of a fortunate break there, considering that ball kind of just slipped past Carter there. Ball was just not quite able to get to that one, and it slipped past Carter. It looks like Pinley's going to third. Wild
go
throw
home.
in. As Pinley's going to come in and just easily steals all the way to home plate there on a bit of a wild throw to third. So a bit of an unfortunate start, and it looks like
Hawkberry's going to call time.
Hockenberry's going to call a quick timeout here. Lady Tigers certainly need to gather some composure, as quick 2-0 lead here for the Lady Mustangs, and still not a single out on the board, so definitely going to need to figure something out. I'd say in the realm of trying to protect from a stolen base, but things are looking okay here as far as defense is concerned. And we are, I believe, going to take a quick break here, or maybe not. Looks like we're getting right back into it following that timeout. And Ball gonna pitch now, and let's see, up to bat next,
Emma Rose.
Emma Rose here for the Lady Mustangs following that timeout. So runner only on second, still in scoring position. It's Emma Rose at bat. First pitch is going to be called a ball low there. So Ball getting behind in the count once again, unfortunately pitching. So she's going to have to maybe pick it up here a little bit. Had a few unfortunate breaks as far as hits and walks are concerned. And
she's going to steal third now.
Third base once again stolen with relative ease, so puts another runner in scoring position as ball 2 called there. As Kaylee Ball with only a .9 ERA so far on the season, having some struggles here early on at the mound. As 3-0 count, nice pitch there, the bottom right corner, called strike 1, so 3-1 count now. As opportunity for Emma Rose here to knock one home. As ball winds up, throws that one high and right outside. And looks like Wilkins is going to recover there. So 2 runners on now, and looks like we're having a bit of lecturing between the umpire and catcher
Morgan
here.
Tabor there.
Yeah, not exactly sure as to the reasoning.
Yeah, all she did is throw to third base. I don't know why he would be talking to her.
Yeah, I thought it seemed like a very legitimate throw, as Wilkins had stepped well off the base there. As
Number
Kaylee Ball
6,
can set
J.C.
up-
Noffsinger. She's going to foul that one off.
So you've seen all the foul tips go the exact same direction, and that has been wide right. So quick 0-1 count there. Maybe a bit of a start the Lady Tigers need here to get at least an out on the board, get themselves out of the top of this first inning. As second pitch, thought that one looked pretty solid, as I believe Rose is going to steal second there without any question. Definitely a risky play to try and catch that steal. As ball winds up, another foul tip there by Noffsinger. It's now 1-2 count, looking very good for the Lady Tigers trying to get their first out of the inning. And I believe looking at the statistics between Kaylee Ball and Ashlyn White, the 2 pitchers for the Lady Tigers, Kaylee does not average as many strikeouts, but she averages a lot more in the field, forcing outs there. And third pitch there fouled off well right. So Ball just trying to recover here after a bit of a slow defensive start. So Noffsinger still trying to battle it here. 1-2 count. Ball's going to set up here. Winds up, fires. A little bit high there. And wow, looked like
That was like a bad call there by the second base umpire.
as it looked like Wilkins
She was off the bag completely.
nearly picked off there, getting a little too far away from third base there. As ball winding up once again here. Just going to fire it in, and strike 3.
A good
As-
swing and miss there.
Nice solid first out of the inning there. Hopefully a bit of a booster here to keep them going. Finish off the inning with a couple more outs here. As runners on second and third still. As it looks like Caroline Hope up to bat now for the Lady Mustangs. And pitch on the way here from Ball. And looked like that one was going to be fouled
Foul.
off right there. So count now 0-1. Very solid start there on that at bat for Ball. It's just a couple more strikes here to get our second out of the inning. She's going to wind up, fires. Ground ball there to shortstop. She's going to fire to first base and tries to get it home for the third out. And wow!
Good double play
excellent
there.
Double play.
For
As-
sure.
Could not say I expected them to get the out at home plate after
Um,
they threw to first. Seemed like.
I thought they would throw to third because there was a runner at third going
Yeah,
to third.
That was
but,
very interesting. Wilkins, who had taken a couple very big leads off third, just very slow to move to home plate and just couldn't quite get there, got tagged out. So quick 2-0 lead here for the Lady Mustangs going into the bottom of the first. And we will catch you guys here as Lady Tigers will be getting their first at-bats of the game.
Sid Rose. Yeah. What's running the... You can't Sid, aren't you? What's running the family, man? Yeah. The kid tried to get me to leave. I took the one year and come up there with them. Rose said, oh, you could play with the leave then. I said, I'm 17. I ain't living no further. All right, you good?
All right, and we are going to return here for the bottom of the first inning. Lady Tigers getting their first at-bats of the game.
That'll be Henry Ozuski to be leadoff hitter for us.
The lone senior for the Lady Tigers. And she is well known for moving around the base as well. And
That's kind of a weird wind-up there. I don't know
Yeah.
how that was a strike.
interesting pitch there from Sophia Wilkins. As interesting, I thought that one was maybe a little bit outside, but first pitch called a strike. And
Great hit by Henry Ozuski there.
absolutely rips that one to left field. She's going to get to second. And
Great start for Henry Ozuski there.
excellent first at bat there for the Lady Tigers. Exactly what they needed to come back from that little deficit.
Next up
As-
to bat is Chloe Peterson.
As we saw Hannah there at bat averaging 500 on the season currently.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely a high probability she gets on base. So Chloe Peterson now up to bat. And good opportunity to get Hannah around as Ozuski looked like she was about to try and steal third there if that ball got away. But I believe that pitch was a little bit low, so it's going to be called ball one. So Chloe Peterson now with a bit of an advantage at bat here. Opportunity to bring Hannah home as she tries to lay down a bunt. And
We seen against Ohio County, Chloe tried to lay down a bunt, but they called her out on it because I don't think it made outside the batter's box.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
that one seemed like it did. Just
Yeah, I think it did.
okay. So third pitch there, also a little bit wild, as maybe looking like Wilkins losing a bit of composure here early on.
Mm-hmm.
So quick 2-1 count here for Chloe Peterson. Opportunity for Lady Tigers to score as winds up and looks like Chloe is going to be called out on that one, or
No, that was foul.
okay.
Yeah, foul.
Interesting enough, as the second attempt at a bunt there, unfortunately not able to lay that one down and get Hannah an extra base, as that one called well outside, as I believe that makes it a full count indeed for Chloe Peterson. Really trying to get some runs on the board here are the Lady Tigers. As winds up.
Good hit there by Chloe Peterson. It's going to burn the left fielder there, so maybe we can bring Hannah in, and Chloe's going to make it a second.
And it gets in just fine. Chloe Peterson, fantastic ball there. So far, both hits from the Lady Tigers deep into left field
For sure.
early on in the lineup. And
Morgan Tabor is up next to bat for Breckenridge County.
as I believe Morgan averaging some pretty nice RBI stats. And yes, she has 2 RBIs on the season. As gets that one right around the second baseman there.
She's going to make it to second there.
As Caroline Hope not able to recover that ball. Morgan Tabor going to make it to second. Equalize the game here, 2-2. It's a very solid start, as it looks like Lady Mustangs
A little frustrated now.
There's a little bit of a mound visit here amongst pitcher and catcher. And so 3 doubles here early on as we blasted one to center and then 2 deep into left field here. And 2 runs on the board here.
Now Ashlyn White's going to bat next for Breckenridge County. She's going to hit it right to the pitcher, and they're going to...
Nice slide there by Morgan Tabor to get into third.
But it was an out there, so...
Oh, sorry. I thought they called that safe. Okay, my apologies. As first out there of the inning for the Lady Tigers. But looks like Ashlyn White, I believe, going to make it to first there.
Hannah Carter is up next to bat for Breckenridge County.
First pitch well low there.
Hannah has a 250 batting average, .250.
Yep, I believe that is correct. So definitely a big opportunity here. And
That pitch was well outside there.
yeah, nearly got away from the catcher there. Pretty solid job there by Cotton to recover that one. As Wilkins has had some struggles here early on, as has Ball, both keeping it in the zone. And wow,
Another outside pitch there, well outside.
catcher's certainly having to do some work here early on.
Oh, yeah, for
To
sure.
recover some of these pitches. As, again, opportunity for Carter here. Maybe get some redemption. And
Another outside pitch. She's going to walk her now.
so runners on first and second, only 1 out on the board here. Lady Tigers now with Skylar Henderson up, and I believe she has a home run on the season
Yeah,
already.
she hit a home run last game against Ohio County. Really great hit by her. I believe that was her first home run in her high school softball career.
She can fire another one here. Strike 1 called there. Pretty low and outside, but Henderson a little bit down in the count already to begin. But opportunity to bat some runs in here. Second pitch into the dirt.
And Ashlyn White's going to steal third, and I believe Hannah Carter stole second there.
So Carter and White now both in scoring position here. Skylar Henderson sitting here at a 1-1 count with only 1 out on the board. So good opportunity to take a lead here. Skylar going to step up. Wilkins to pitch, winds up, fires it in.
Good
She
hit by
gets a hold
her.
of one.
Maybe she... Okay, she outran it good.
So White gets in. Carter now
Oh, she's in a pickle.
in a pickle.
Oh,
And
no.
turns around and she just falls and
I believe that's
runs.
going to be an
I
out.
I believe they're going to call the out for running outside the baseline. I don't
Yeah.
even know if they tagged her, but
I'm pretty sure
uh,
they tagged her too.
okay. But yeah, nice hit there by Skylar Henderson to get a third run on the board. 2 outs, but the
She
Lady
made the
Tigers take
second
the
on
lead.
that one. That's good.
Yeah, the Lady Mustangs took so long to make the recovery play to tag out Carter that Henderson was able to get to second pretty easily. As
Riley Adkins is up to bat next.
yes, and again another opportunity with the Lady Tiger in scoring position on second. So that's again several doubles so far on the game. Atkinson's going to step up here and
She's going to slap that
steps
one.
into that one.
Yeah, it's called
as-
slapping.
Nice recovery there by the shortstop. Otherwise, I thought that one may have snuck past there right along the second baseline.
So Nellie Hockenberry's up next to bat for Breckenridge County.
So Hockenberry with an opportunity here to bang another run home. extend this Lady Tigers lead here. Has several hits so far with outs already on the board. Winds up. Pitch very high there.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. I believe we may see Atkinson try and steal second, but I'm not for certain on that, especially if we see a wild pitch here. Muhlenberg gets the bat on one there, but it's fouled just out left. It's a little 1-1 count here with 2 outs. Lady Tigers currently lead 3-2. Opportunity now for Hockenberry once again to knock one home as
That was a little low there, so that's going to be another ball.
it's a little 2-1 count here for Hockenberry as Henderson still sitting on third and winds up.
Gonna
Hockenberry
get
gets
right
the bat
past
on
the
it.
first baseman and second baseman. She makes it to first and brings Skylar Henderson in.
Solid play there by the Lady Tigers. Score now 4-2, favoring them. We are seeing a lot of action here in this first inning.
Oh, yes, for sure. Darren Flood is up next to bat for Breckenridge County.
It's Darian Flood, well known also for moving around the bases if she gets on. Very fast athlete.
Mm-hmm.
As Wilkins going to line up here. And Flood swings at the first. Unfortunately, can't quite make contact, so 0-1 count here for her. So runners on first and second for the Lady Tigers. As Flood fouls the second one off, so gonna have to fight this 0-2 count now.
Oh, yes.
So Wilkins may yet make it out of this inning. Already having given up 4 runs here early on. As winds up for the third.
Good hit there by
Oh
Darren
my
Flood.
goodness.
Gets right past the shortstop and the left fielder.
Left fielder gets burned there by a ground ball that
They brought in Rayleigh Atkinson to score the 5th run of the night.
So my goodness. Nice hit there by Darian Flood.
I believe we're at the top of the lineup again. Harry Azuski's up to bat next.
So this is looking pretty good so far, I would say.
Oh,
We've
yes.
made it all the way around the lineup.
A problem against
As-
Ohio County, we couldn't get the bats going, but tonight we're getting them going.
As we've had, believe 5 doubles here early on, or
7.
not-
Yeah, I think 7.
7 hits here early on, which is insanely impressive. As Hannah Radziewski here steps out of the box. So we're going to wait here. 2 outs. Had several hits with at least 1 out on the board, so things looking very good here. As Wilkins going to fire that one outside. It's count now 1-0. And Radziewski has the freedom here to swing at a ball. And Wilkins going to line up.
She's gonna good hit by Harry
Goes
Azuski
deep
there.
center field. And the
center fielder's
Mustangs
gonna
can't
miss
quite bring
it.
in.
So they're gonna bring
as-
Nellie Hockenberry in. She's gonna score a run and
Darian Flood comes in as well. 2 more runs on the board for the Lady Tigers.
bring the score 7-2. And Hannah made the second on that one. How many doubles is that now?
I don't know. I think 4. But several doubles, and oh my goodness. We have timeout called here by the Lady Mustangs. 7 runs in the first inning. Good gosh, we are seeing just absolute madness on the field right now.
They're just hitting really good tonight, and
I mean, my goodness, only
we love
2
to see it.
2 outs, 8 hits now following that one from Hannah Radziewski. That is just insane numbers.
Uh-huh.
Mustangs just trying to do something here defensively to get out of this inning, and it seemed like Wilkins was going to do it a couple times from the mound, and then just fantastic hitting. The Lady Tigers have managed to just slightly burn the infielders a few times on ground balls.
And burnt the outfielder out there, too.
I
She
mean,
missed that.
I thought that was a very fortunate break, but I
Uh-huh.
mean, we dragged in 2 more runs with it, so
Chloe Peterson is up to bat next for Breckenridge County. Let's see if she can keep them going.
this lines up here.
So maybe
And-
strike 1 for her.
Very solid pitch there. So, takes first strike looking there, 0-1. She's going to have an opportunity to bring Hannah Radziewski home with another base hit. And
Well outside there, so that's going to be a ball.
And that seems to be a pretty consistent miss. Anytime we've seen somebody miss inside, it hasn't been far enough to hit the batter. But when they miss outside, it is
Well
well
off.
out there.
Yeah.
As third pitch
Another
there.
outside pitch.
2-1 count here for Chloe Peterson. She has a bit of selection to do on whether or not she wants to hit a ball.
So we've got Hannah on second.
Lines up here and 3-1 count now. Another outside pitch there as Chloe Peterson another opportunity here to bring home a run. Certainly possibility of getting walked here at the 3-1 count, which would put two pretty prolific runners on base. As another pitch here. And she is going to get walked to first.
Good
Two runners
eyes
on
there
base.
by Chloe Peterson.
And let's see. I believe,
Morgan Tabor's up next.
yes. And Hannah Ratajkowski actually has 2 stolen bases on 2 attempted stolen bases so far this season. So certainly a chance that if a pitch gets away from the catcher, she can easily break away to third here. As in another mound visit here for the Lady Mustangs. And this one not seeming...
I think they're going to switch pitchers
Okay,
here.
Yes,
yeah.
they are going to do that. As, let's see, I believe that's going to be Rose coming into the game now. As we saw her on base there.
Oh, she throws a little bit faster than their other pitcher did. She throws a lot faster, actually.
All right.
We're seeing her warm up here.
So, yeah, that's going to have to be quite an adjustment as far as tempo is concerned with batting, although we know generally a trend would follow that a faster pitch speed would perhaps lead to less accuracy. So, who's to say there? As, let's see, I believe Emma Rose, the one going up to pitch right now, currently has a 14 ERA on the season. So, not exactly fantastic numbers for her. And she's given up 20 runs so far in 7 innings pitched. So, could be an interesting one.
Let's see if Morgan Tabor can get a hit off her and keep the runs coming.
So I believe that was actually Wilkins' first time pitching this season.
Oh, really?
The only other 2 that have pitched have been Rose and then Josie Davis. So Rose here just trying to get him out of the bottom of this first inning. My goodness, I feel like this has been a long inning.
A swinging miss there by Morgan Tabor, but
I feel like that one would have been hit pretty hard.
Oh, yeah.
Had she gotten the bat on it. Seems she was a little bit late on the swing there. It's 0-1 count here for her. Second ball.
she's going to foul that one off. Oh, yeah, fouled
Move
off.
it outside, hits the telephone pole there and comes back down. It's 0-2 count here for her. So if there was ever a chance for them to make it out of this inning, now is that time. 0-2 count here for Morgan Tabor, but I mean, if she gets a bat on this one, it could certainly bring home another run, maybe even 2. So another pitch on the way here. If she gets a ball on it, Rose is going to recover it. It's a nice routine throw in there to first, and that will finally close out this first inning of softball. My goodness, as it seemed like the Lady Tiger defense was maybe a bit lackluster there in the top of the inning, and they gave up 2 runs and then promptly came out. I don't know, what did they have? 13 at bats in that inning? I mean, my goodness, 7 runs on the board for them. Overall,
Great start.
Fantastic display for them. As, let's see, I believe ball is going to stay on the mound. So we are likely going to catch you guys shortly once the Lady Mustangs come up to bat.
And we're back with Kaylee Ball still on the mound, and I believe number 31 for Muhlenberg's. Yeah, Macy Cotton, the catcher.
Yes.
It's up to bat for Muhlenberg County.
She's going to step up there. She has a .16 batting average so far on the season.
First pitch was a ball. It was a little bit outside there.
So not a lot of action from Macy Cotton so far as batting is concerned. Only with 1 hit and 1 walk at 6 at-bats, so not exactly sure what to expect from her. As
Gonna get a swinging miss there by Macy Cotton.
second pitch there right down the middle. As nicely thrown there from Ball, following a fantastic offensive inning for them.
Mm-hmm.
As third pitch
She's
here.
gonna foul that one, maybe.
It's going to be popped up, and looks like it's just going to clear the fence. Actually, may have hit the crow's nest, very close to it, if not. But yeah, so 1-2 count here. Opportunity for the first out of the inning. Again, only in the top of the second, and we already have 7 runs on the board, so a pretty solid cushion with a 5-run lead here.
She's gonna foul another one off.
As that one fouled all the way to the rookie league field. As so far the balls that have been fouled off have been fouled with aggression. As opportunity here to get the first out once again. Haley Ball, and she's thrown several pitches so far this game. That
was
one
a little
in the
low
dirt.
there.
So 2-2 count. And not really much else to say. She's had to throw a lot of pitches, and the pitcher Muhlenberg had in for the bottom of that first.
Somebody outside there, so that's gonna be a ball.
But yeah, the pitcher from Muhlenberg in the bottom of the first there was, I believe, Sophia Wilkins, and she was taken out just there near the end. She had a lot of pitches thrown, as another foul ball well outside the play area.
So the count is 3-2 now.
So several full counts already for Kaylee Ball trying to pitch through some of these Lady Mustang at-bats. As I believe the Lady Mustangs only with 1 hit so far on the game. And winds up for another pitch.
Gonna hit it right to second baseman Hannah Carter, and she's gonna get her out. Hannah Juicy's gonna get her out there.
Very solid.
Little infield play there.
Very solid first out of the inning there. Very nice stop from Hannah Carter to stop that ground ball and throw it to Hannah Ratajkowski for first out.
So number 2, J.C. Phillips, is up to bat next for Muhlenberg County.
So they should be getting somewhere near the top of their lineup. As Kaylee's going to wind up here. Oh, that
Very
was
strike there, but I mean, they're going to call it a ball.
maybe a little bit high, I think, was what the call was. But I thought that was a very solid pitch, particularly given some of the early balls that we've seen way outside. As winds up, and that one
Outside, yeah.
not quite as outside as some of them, but yes, decidedly not a strike. As 2-0 count here, and opportunity for Phillips to try and get on base. So ball gonna wind up here. Fires again outside. As 3-0 count here. Just kind of gonna have to hope that she hits one in the field and we can get it out, or maybe we can start getting some strikes in there. I don't know. We'll see. But that
Gonna
is
hit
gonna
her
be ball
there,
4.
so that's gonna. I thought that hit her.
Oh, my bad. I thought that hit the dirt next to her foot. Either way, it would have been ball 4.
Yeah,
or
walk
she got
either
hit.
way. So
She made it to the base.
yeah, she made it.
It's a little bit of an unfortunate at bat there, as far as pitching is concerned for Kaylee Ball.
Number 21, Taylor Wilkins is up to bat next for Muhlenberg.
Or,
Oh,
no, I
24.
believe 24,
Oh.
which would be Avon Profit. And
She's
she's
gonna
going to
bunt
bunt it. And looked like Hannah Ratajkowski tagged her there.
Throw it, Hannah.
And looked like maybe
Oh, yeah, third baseman wasn't on the base there. That could have been a good double play, but smart for Hannah Juicy to hold it for a little bit.
nice play there by Hannah to really run up and attack that bunt, and was able to actually tag the runner while they were in the baseline. As nice, simple 2 outs here early on. Opportunity looking good here to end the top of this second inning. As at bat now for the Lady Mustangs, I believe it is going to be Davis, who's their leadoff. So pitch on the way from Ball.
Really good hit by
Deep center
her.
field. And
hit
it's
over.
gone. Oh, my goodness.
Great hit by her there.
The leadoff hitter there, Josie Davis, going to absolutely crank one out center field. And Chloe Peterson really left with nothing to do but watch it. I mean, my goodness. As that one is going to be in the ditch there. So Lady Mustangs getting 2 runs on the board here in the top of the
I
second.
believe that's her, Josie Davis's first home run of the season. So, gotta give her credit there. That was a really good hit by her.
And let's see, I believe she was only batting 200 on the season going into today. So,
It's a good way to get your average up.
yeah, for sure. You're always going to get on base if you hit one over the fence. So I believe stepping up to the plate now for the Lady Mustangs is Pindley, as looks like ball called high and inside there. So Kaylee Ball still on the mound here, trying to recover from that home run. It's Pindley at bat, winds up, foul
You're gonna
tips
foul
that
that
one.
one off, yeah.
Looked like that one was maybe a little bit high. So, going to be interesting here to see how that one sounds, given our new ambient sound design. So, Kaylee Ball,
Ooh, that was a little
my
high there.
goodness. Maybe tried to give the little moon ball there and just kept it a little too high. So it's going to put the count 2-1 here. Still trying to recover from that home run, as Lady Tigers still sitting here with a 3-run lead here at the top of the second. Ball's going to throw.
The strike there, that was a little low, but I mean, they wouldn't call a strike, we'll take it.
Absolutely. As 2-2 count here for Ball, trying to get out of the top of the second inning after giving up a couple of runs. And pitch on the way.
Good hit
Hit
there
into
by
right
her.
field. Nice
Great
catch
catch
there.
by Skylar Henderson there.
Fantastic by Skylar Henderson to recover that one, as they are going to escape top of the second, only giving up 2 runs on a home run. So honestly, not a bad performance from them so far, as Lady Mustangs going to take the field once again. Maybe the Lady Tigers will get 7 more on the board. I don't know, but we will see you guys when it happens. So thank you for tuning in. We will catch you whenever the Lady Tigers come back to bat.
It's gonna be fun to hear it on the. Oh, correct. Sure, I know all them songs. I'm a TikTok fool. Let's go here, 6.
All right, we return again here for the bottom of the second inning. Lady Tigers sit with a 7-4 lead.
Ashlyn White's up to bat next. She's going to foul that one off. Almost hit the first baseman coach.
Yeah. As not a terrible first swing here in the bottom of the second. And again, we saw that Rose has a lot of speed on her pitches, so definitely could see White was a little behind there swinging at that one. And it's going to take some adjusting following the pitching from Wilkins. Second pitch on the way.
Good
She gets
hit
a
by
hold of it.
her.
Goes
She's
deep
gonna-
center. And she is just going to get to first, but very nice swing there to knock that one right between center right.
Her batting average is .714.
Yes, she has. Her
Really
batting
good
average has been
average.
fantastic so far this season. On 7 at-bats, she has 5 hits and 3 runs. And I believe she also got on base earlier. I'm not for certain on
Yes.
that. She may have gotten walked, but I know she got on base. So, bat now, and
Hannah Carter hits it right to the shortstop, and she's going to catch that, so
Wow.
it'll be an easy out. And I think that was a double play there. So
unfortunate break there. As White not quite able to recover and tag up, and Carter just barely missed getting it over the head of the shortstop there.
So up to bat next is Skylar Henderson, who made that really good catch in right field there. So let's see if she can get us going.
So this may be the fastest half of an inning we see, as
gonna-
that one's going to be fouled out left, well over
right
the
over the
fence line.
dugout. Right over the dugout.
So Anderson going to go back and reset it. So Lady Tigers looking to get some people on base here for that unfortunate break for White. Anderson going to step up into the box here. Rose winds up, fires, and looks like that was a little bit low outside.
Yeah, it's a ball there.
So 1-1 count here for Skylar Henderson, who was batting .330 going into this game. So here we go, as third pitch on the way. Just going to hit that one right to
Looks
second
like it
base
kind of
there.
hit the handle of her bat there. I'm not for sure what happened there, but
Yeah, not the best contact with it, but that was certainly the fastest inning we've seen. Not exactly 3 up, 3 down as White got on base, but they were able to get her out following the lack of the tag up there after Carter's pop fly to the shortstop there. So definitely the fastest half of an inning we've seen so far. We will catch you guys when the Lady Mustangs go to bat at the top of the third. All right, we're going to fire it up here. Top of the third inning, Lady Mustangs at bat now. That's my
Good hit
goodness,
there.
another one deep center. Can't quite
hits
clear
the
the fence.
She's going to run a
As-
second. Maybe Chloe can get her out here.
As Wilkins, I believe, yes, Sophie Wilkins, Sophia Wilkins, my apologies, the one who pitched the beginning of that first inning, now in the batting lineup for the Lady Mustangs. And she hit that one deep center, was able to get a double out of it. So we have seen a lot of doubles on this game so
Oh,
far.
yes, we have.
As Emma Rose now at bat for the Lady Mustangs. She, I believe, is currently pitching for them. As
That's a ball there.
a little bit low on that pitch by Kaylee Ball. So trying to have as brief of an inning as the Lady Tigers had at the bottom of the second. That would be ideal defensively for them. As she winds up here, fires,
Hits a
nicely snags
Good
that one.
reaction time there by Kelly Ball.
And solid play there to throw it straight to Hannah Ratajkowski at first. That's going to be the first out of the inning. And Wilkins is going to advance to third. So definitely well in scoring position here.
So,
And-
yeah. J.C. Knopfsinger is going to be up next to bat for Muhlenberg County.
And we saw her try and lay down a couple bunts, I believe. There's a possibility of seeing that here. So ball setting up here. Fires the pitch. And it's going to be a little bit low there. Got to be careful as the catcher to not let any pitches go awry here. As if one gets well offline, there is a possibility that Wilkins may try and steal home plate.
They called a time there, so third base coach is talking to Knopfsinger there.
So perhaps debating whether or not we may see a sack bunt here, or just maybe try and blast one up the right side. Make sure you have an opportunity to get another run on the board as Lady Tigers still maintain that 3-run lead. Ball's going to throw that
outside
one
there.
outside. Very solid throw there by Morgan Tabor over to third to try and prevent the runner from moving too much. Just make sure they know that they've got an eye on her. As ball went up here, 2-0 count. And looks
Better
like
steps out of the
looks like
box.
she's going to step out of the box here.
Yeah.
So Knopfsinger with a 2-0 count. Opportunity to hit whatever she likes. Ball winds up. And, oh,
foul.
just foul. As that was exactly where they wanted one to be if they were going to try and get somebody home. Pretty solid attempt there by J.C. Knopfsinger to knock home an RBI there, but just crosses over the foul line. So 2-1 count now. This ball sets up here. Winds up, fires. My goodness.
It's got to be a strike there.
I thought that was a strike for sure, but
Gonna call it a ball.
I'm not particularly sure what part of the plate he thought that was on. Maybe high. I don't really know. I thought that was right in the middle, but not for certain. Again, we have a little bit of an elevation difference. So another pitch on the way here, and Knopfsinger is going to walk to first. And still only one out, so looks like timeout going to be called here by the
They're
Lady
going to switch
Tigers.
pitchers here. Ashlyn White's going to pitch now for Breckinridge County.
So this should be an interesting change, if that is indeed what's happening. As I believe White currently has an ERA of 6.5 on the season, and Ball has had to throw a lot of pitches this game. Several full counts we've seen early on as White bringing some heat here. Opportunity to try and get them out of the top of this third inning as she's warming up here. And she's had her struggles in the game that she's pitched. Unfortunately, she had a loss. Let's see, I believe she only pitched 4 innings.
Against Ohio County the other night.
Yes.
Yeah.
6.5 ERA. So, I mean, certainly could have gone better, but certainly could have gone worse. I mean, we've seen how badly things can go, how fickle the sport is, particularly in the bottom of that first inning, particularly for Wilkins there, as 7 runs scored on her. But, I mean, that's the sort of thing that just happens sometimes. So, so White going to step in here and try and recover after an unfortunate performance, but seems to have some confidence on the mound.
Oh, yes, for sure.
So we got Knopfsinger on first. Then I believe Rose still on third, not for certain on that, as looks like they are finishing preparations here, only 1 out in the top of the third. So umpire's going to step up here. Looks like we may be nearing the completion of the prep stage, as we're going to see maybe a bit of field rotation, not for certain.
Yeah, I believe Abby Dupin's going to come in.
Okay. All right, so not for certain on exactly how we're going to move around this lineup. We will have to see how that ends up shifting in the field, as White's going to step on the mound here, getting some votes of confidence from the rest of the team. As
Dupin's
everyone
going to go into second base for Hannah Carter, I believe. Hannah Carter's going to move to third base now, so I believe, yeah, because Kaylee was pitching, but Ashlyn White was playing thirds, but she moved to the pitcher's mound, so they moved Carter to third, and Dupin's going to be on second now.
Dupin at second. Okay, so
Yes.
not too much of a lineup change.
Yeah.
So Ball now in the dugout as Ashlyn White's going to throw the first pitch.
Swing and miss there, but
Wasn't for certain on if she tipped that off or not,
no, she just missed it completely.
Okay.
So that's going to be strike 1.
as I feared for the safety of our ambient sounds once again. And 0-1 count here. So just looking to get out of the top of this third inning without giving up too many runs. Nice pitch there by White, right down the middle.
Might be in a
And
pickle here.
it's like a
and she is.
pickle and gets tagged. Does not get tagged.
You're joking.
No tag. My goodness.
That was definitely a tag.
Not for sure
I
on
don't know why the home
not-
plate umpire was making that call when
the.
the
Yeah.
infield umpire's out
You
there
would
saying
think
it's
the
a
infield
tag.
umpire would say, I'm not going to question that. That was
It's
curious.
whatever. It's whatever.
But
Score's now 7-5 because of that run.
yeah, Rose comes home there, and I thought for certain we should have had at least one out there, but as White stays on the mound,
And Hope is up to bat. Still up to bat for.
ends up and fires. Foul tips that one off into the bleachers.
Yeah, Caroline Hope.
So, not the worst thing we could have asked for, as I believe Knopfsinger's still over there on first. I thought almost for certain that she got tagged out there in that pickle, but
Oh, yeah, she did.
so White now, the 1-2 count on Hope here, as
Another
swing and a
miss
miss,
there.
and
Uh-oh, an
no.
air throw by Morgan Tabor.
And it
And
seemed
Knopfsinger's going to make it to third base.
like they weren't really sure there. Atkinson and I believe Dupin weren't really sure which one was going to catch that throw
Yeah.
from Tabor. Both kind of stepped away from it, and it kind of split right between them, and Chloe Peterson had to recover it. So that's going to bring J.C. Knopfsinger over to third. So opportunity to get the game back within one, as equalizing run here is on.
Swing
Is
and
at
miss
bat
there
currently.
by Macy Cotton, catcher.
So 0-1 count, certainly what you want to see whenever you've got a runner on third and 2 outs. So White putting on a very solid performance so far, I think, in her time pitching. As, it looked close and maybe a little bit low. As Knopfsinger certainly taking her space away from third there. And maybe going to think about trying to steal if things get too dicey there at home plate. White's going to wind up. And
There's going to be a pop fly there, so hopefully Darian Flood can catch this.
nice
Good
catch
catch
there
there.
by Darian Flood to end the inning, 7-5. Lady Tigers maintain a 2-run lead going into the bottom of the third. So we'll catch you guys when the Lady Tigers are up to bat. As we're going to fire it up here at the bottom of the third inning, Lady Tigers still maintaining that 2-run lead, 7-5 over the Lady Mustangs. They managed to get one home there, as I believe Rose was able to kind of sneak home there. As at bat now we have Raylan Atkinson. She's going to foul tip that one out right. So strike one, 0-1 count here, as Lady Tigers only got 3 at bats last inning. So
She's going to switch to left hand now, so
all right.
usually when they switch to left, they're either going to slap it, and that means like you run at it and try to get on base.
Okay. So we may see a bit of a
Yeah,
tactical
she's
play.
going to slap hit now, so she misses that one, so that's strike 2.
So the speed of Rose's pitching there.
Switch back to right hand. See what she's trying to do here.
we were watching an interesting tactical decision. I thought for a second she was going to step back over to the left-hand side, but just can't quite get that one around Rose there. So first runner is out as Braylon Atkinson makes a valiant play to try and get on base as Hockenberry going to step up for her second at bat. Chance here to get the first runner on base, bottom of this third inning. So Rose, I think, has done a very solid job of pitching on the time that she's been in. Following that unfortunate first quarter for the Lady Mustangs defense. They're going to set it up here. Rose winds up. Hockenberry just unfortunately not going to catch that one too great. And it is going to be caught pretty much straight into the hands of Rose there.
See if Darian Floyd can get us going here.
So Darian was able to get a fantastic base hit there, I believe deep into left field, near the end of that first inning. So hopefully she can do similar here, maybe get us a run. Quick 2 outs, very reminiscent of the bottom of the second, as kept her bat out there on what looked like an attempted bunt.
That's going to be strike one for her, though. So
Steps up, and Rose preps, winds up, fires, swings at one in the dirt there.
It's going to be strike 2.
So 0-2 count for Darian Flood, and this one could be a quick 3-up, 3-down inning for the Lady Mustangs defense. As Rose fires the third pitch.
Yeah.
Flood goes out swinging, as not even sure we had a grand total of 9 pitches in that inning, but we will catch you guys at the top of the fourth as the Lady Mustangs go back up to bat trying to equalize. All right, top of the fourth inning here. Lady Mustangs at bat. Going to fire things off quickly here. White still pitching as, let's see, I believe we have J.C. Phillips here at bat. Ball 1 called low there, as a bit of an unfortunate bottom of the third inning there for the Lady Tigers. Second pitch on the way for White. Fantastic right down the middle pitch there for her. 1-1 count now as J.C. Phillips looking to get on base. Lady Mustangs trying to equalize this here after a solid couple innings there by Rose. Third pitch on the way for White. Fires, and that's going to be hit deep right center.
Miscommunication there by Chloe Peterson and Skylar Henderson there,
and unfortunately it didn't quite seem like Atkinson could get that tag. I think she dropped it after tagging, so I believe that is going to be a nice double there for Phillips. As next batter steps up here, we have Avon Profit. So here we go. White winds up, looks to lay down a bunt, and I believe that is going to be strike 1, as doesn't quite step into that one, and not really much of even an attempt at trying to get one down there, as looks like they're just trying to get Phillips to third here, opportunity to get her home. Second pitch on the way, looks to bunt that one and just goes underneath it. It's 0-2 count here early on.
Looks like she's trying to lay down a bunt and just try to get on base here.
And has had struggles even touching the ball. So see if she can get the bat on one here. as I believe Profit so far.
A little inside there, but
Profit so far, I believe, no
we
hits
got
on
a
the season.
2-1 count.
Although she has had 2 stolen bases, so she has done a bit of courtesy running herself. Has 1-2 count here. White fires and
Gonna pop it right to Abby
oh,
Dupin there.
nice
Great
catch
catch
there.
by her.
Oh no!
Oh no, error
No,
made.
no reason to throw. As unfortunate break there. As I believe that was Dupin. Tried to throw Atkinson at second, and just overall not a great tactical maneuver, as the throw was well off target of where it needed to be. So an unfortunate error. I believe Phillips going to make it to third.
Davis is back up to bat for Muhlenberg County. The one that hit the home run there, so
they are now back at the top of the order here as ball 1 called here. White can't quite get that one in the zone. It's a 1-0 count. So hopefully we do not see a repeat of the previous at-bat, at least.
yeah, hopefully we don't see that.
At least if you're a Lady Tigers fan. And nice throw there by White. Get a first strike on the board, so 1-1 count. I believe Phillips still sitting on third. So Davis with an opportunity to get an RBI here. As I believe she already has 1 fall in that home run, and that one also deep center. Chloe
Great
Peterson is
catch
going
by
to
Chloe
catch it. She
Peterson
needs
there.
to
She's
fire
gonna
it in.
throw it into White.
Unfortunately, just not going to get it there before Phillips comes home. So Lady Mustangs get a run, but also a nice save there by Chloe Peterson. That could have turned bad very quickly if she weren't able to catch that. As Lady Tigers still maintain a 1-run lead. Top
It's
of the
kind of
fourth here.
tricky to say.
Yeah. A little bit of a tongue twister. As let's see, up to bat now I believe is Pendley. White fires and
Gonna foul that one off.
just gets that one off the top of the barrel there. Pulls it a little bit left. So 0-1 count here. No runners on. So a good chance here to get this third out and move into the bottom of the fourth and strike here on Rose's pitching, as they've struggled to do so far.
Oh, it's a little bit outside there, but
Just a little outside and low there for White. 1-1 count here. Still just trying to get out of the top of the fourth here. As pitch on the way. Lines up, fires.
little
It's
pop
going to be a
fly.
pop fly.
Great
Atkinson
catch,
catches
Aurelia
that one.
Atkinson there.
So a nice finish to the top of the fourth there off of a sacrifice fly by Davis. Lady Tigers maintain a 1-run lead going into the bottom of the fourth. They now go up to bat, trying to extend that lead even further, and we'll be with you when it happens.
And we're back as Hannah Azuski's going to bat first for Breckenridge County in the bottom of this fourth inning.
And that one
It's fouled
well
off
outright.
there. Yeah.
As seems to be a relatively consistent theme for the batters, which would make sense seeing as the vast majority of them are right-handed. So
Mm-hmm.
Hannah Radziewski, I believe, already with a couple base hits here so far in this game. So I believe 2 for 2. Opportunity now to make it 3 for 3. Already with a fantastic batting average so far in the season. I believe she
Yeah,
currently is
500.
batting 500. That is not counting what's happened so far in this game. Not exactly certain on the calculations of that, but 1-1 count here as an opportunity to get 3 for 3 on the day. Foul tips that one
The
right back
microphone.
at us here as 1-2 count. So big chance here as Lady Tigers back at the top of the order. Definitely need some runs here. The lead is certainly closing a little bit as she steps right into that one nicely, and shortstop's going to get to it, unfortunately.
Good play by Muhlenberg County's shortstop.
So I believe that is Pinley, their second batter. Getting out Hannah Ratajewski there, so she now bats 2 for 3 on the game. Chloe Peterson steps up, 1 out so far in the inning. So again, if you are just now tuning in to watch, it is currently 7-6, Lady Tiger lead. The bottom of the 4th with 1 out. Pretty fantastic performance at the bottom of the 1st with 7 runs in that inning, none since. But first
Strike called there.
First pitch thought was a little bit outside, but it is going to be called strike 1 on Chloe Peterson. I guess maybe for the advantage of her extended reach. As, I was going to say, if that
The
was got
same
called a
pitch.
strike. Okay, so maybe seeing some interesting movement of the strike zone around this game.
Oh, yeah,
But
for sure.
Chloe Peterson still at bat here, 1-1 count. Gets a hold of it.
Pop it
And,
right to the shortstop there. So
just
that's
can't
going to be the second out of the inning.
Just can't quite catch it off the sweet spot. And Rose, I believe, so far with 8 Lady Tigers up to bat, has gotten out all of them, including
she's-
White, who got on base but was unfortunately caught in a double play.
Morgan Tabor's up to bat next for Breckenridge County. Yeah, Rose is a really good pitcher. I don't think she's walked anybody yet, has she?
I don't think so, no. I think she's only allowed 1 hit, and they were able to force a double play on that. So.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
She pitches really outside. You usually don't see pitchers do that. They usually pitch inside most of the time. So
And
that's pretty
Honestly,
good.
we've
for
seen
her.
a lot of outside pitching in this game.
Yeah.
Like, at least the balls. The misses have been outside. And
Morgan Tabor's going to foul that one off. So the
1-2
count's going
count.
to be, 1-2 count.
Hey, the foul ball, guys. Let's go.
And seems like the umpire may have run out of balls there.
Yeah, he's like, get the ball, let's go.
It's like, all right, guys, let's get this done here. Following that extensive first inning of softball, Lady Tigers now trying to get another run on the board after that, as Rose has put on a great showing so far as pitching is concerned.
That ball's really high there, so that'll be a ball.
2-2 count for Morgan Tabor, trying to get some action going here. Lady Tigers, not a lot of momentum. I thought that was a strike.
Oh, it's
Right.
a little high inside.
I don't know, as far as where the plate is positioned, I thought that was right down the middle, but certainly one you might want to swing at with 2 strikes. But hey, if it gets called a ball, then, force the full count. That's what we want. As fires another one in
Foul
there.
that one off.
Morgan Tabor trying to make this particular at-bat as long as possible.
Mm-hmm. She's
Maybe-
battling up there.
Well, and we see Emma Rose here so far in her 2 games pitched has already thrown 184 pitches. And Morgan Tabor's going to get that one on the ground. She's going to have to run and just gets thrown out at first. Wow, that was a split second there. As unfortunate, another 3-up, 3-down inning for the Lady Tigers. And Lady Mustangs defense has really kicked in, particularly with Rose pitching. And I guess we're going to catch you guys at the top of the 5th when the Lady Mustangs come back up to bat, trying to equalize this game once again.
Is your daughter, number 1? Coach's daughter is right here. One that started pitching. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah. Yeah, they hitting her hard.
All right, and we are back at the top of the 5th. Lady Mustangs back up to bat here. And it's going to be Sophia Wilkins, who was the starting pitcher for the Lady Mustangs after having some struggles there in the bottom of that first inning. She was taken out. I believe she got on base there. I want to say in the 3rd inning, not for certain on that, but White still on the mound for the Lady Tigers.
She's gonna
He's going to
hit
get
a
a bat
pop
on
fly.
that one. And infield fly, nicely caught by Hannah Ratajkowski. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Fantastic start to the inning there for the Lady Tigers. As nice play there. And Rose now, the current pitcher for the Lady Mustangs, up to bat. And she's done a fantastic job after getting subbed into this game. So we're going to see what she can do. I believe she's had a couple hits on the game, and I believe she has scored. And nice pitch there by White to catch her on the inside, and she's going to go swing and a miss there, 0-1. As second pitch on the way now for White, and winds up, fires, and
She fouled that one
pulled
off.
left field there. Thankfully, that one did get down before it came into play. So 0-2 count now. It's Emma Rose at bat. I believe she has been on base twice this game. Not for certain on that.
Her batting average is 286. That ain't too bad.
Certainly not bad at all. As she's going to try and get something done here with an 0-2 count, and she
Hit
smacks
that
one
one
to
right
center.
to Chloe Peterson. Great
There we
catch by
go.
her.
So Chloe Peterson with a couple of clutch catches. Had to
Mhm.
unfortunately watch one go over her head. A 2-run homer by Davis in the, let's see.
She should
Or
have
no,
hopped the
one run homer. I
should have
think.
hopped the fence and got it.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm just kidding.
That would be something to watch for sure.
That'd be insane.
I think that home run well cleared the fence. Though.
Oh
That
yeah,
was,
I did for sure.
It was an impressive ball from Davis. As now at bat,
That was a great hit there to slap
Wow.
it right down the third baseline. She's gonna
Knopfsinger-
make it all the way to third, maybe. Yeah.
Knopfsinger. Wow, triple for JC Knopfsinger there, as she just hammers that one down the third baseline.
And Darian Flood couldn't get a hold of it.
So, a bit of an unfortunate defensive lapse there, as with 2 outs, now we got a runner on third. So,
Caroline Hope's up to bat next for Muhlenberg County.
Lady Tigers trying to get out of this inning without giving up another run to equalize the game. White winds up, fires.
So many ball called there.
All called outside and high. So 1-0 count here for Hope. And she is currently batting 200 on the season. So let's see, gonna wind up here.
It's called a strike there. Looked like the same pitch that was pitched right before it, but I mean,
I don't know. I don't know if it's how Morgan Tabor's framing the pitches on the catch.
yeah, I think
what,
it might be
but-
that.
It's always an interesting dynamic to see what gets called a ball and what gets called a strike. But pitch 3 here.
Swing and
Wow.
miss there. So that's
Nice
gonna be
little-
strike number 2.
Nice little what seemed like a changeup there, as 1-2 count. White trying to close out the top of this inning here. As Caroline-
Olivia Dennis caught last game for us against Ohio County. So
And I'm not sure if I thought that hit somebody at first, but I don't
almost
think
hit
so.
a third baseman coach.
Okay. It went over that way,
Uh-huh.
but fouled out there, so 1-2 count still for Caroline Hope. White again trying to close out this inning. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Lady Tigers, nice finish there by White to recover after the triple by JC Knopfsinger. So opportunity to hopefully finally get some runners on base and extend this lead at the bottom of the 5th. Couple innings to go here. It's going to be an exciting one, and we'll be with you when it happens. All right, and we are back here at the bottom of the 5th inning. We are going to fire it up here. White at bat, cranks one to left field. Oh my goodness. What a catch by, looks like J.C. Knopfsinger there.
She had a really good hit that last inning, but and good catch right there too.
So Knopfsinger putting on a clutch performance here, trying to bring the Lady Mustangs back into this one. And unfortunate for White there. She's had a few good hits, just hasn't really been able to get a lot done on the bases, but has definitely made good contact, and she's done a fairly good job pitching, so all props to her.
Up next to bat is Hannah Carter.
So Carter here at bat, and ball called well outside right. As Rose again has done a pretty good job pitching, and following the fact that she's sitting with a 14 ERA going into this game, I mean, it's been a fantastic job. As
swing and miss there by Hannah Carter.
If I had to guess, I think part of what it is Rose has a lot of speed pitching, and Wilkins there in the first inning, very slow, as
she's going to hit that one right to the first baseman, so that's 2 outs now for Breckenridge County.
But yeah, we saw Wilkins got through the entire lineup in one inning, and I think everybody got sort of accustomed to that style of pitching, and Rose throws very differently. Wilkins threw a lot higher and generally at a slower pace, but Lady Tigers here, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th, trying to get a run on base.
Skylar Henderson is up to bat next for Breckenridge County. Let's see if she can outrun this ball.
My goodness, another 3 up, 3 down inning there as Skylar Henderson goes down swinging. I mean, a very solid hit there, left field. She gets thrown out at first. And we're going to catch you guys at the top of the 6th inning when the Lady Tigers come back, trying to keep the lead from going away. All right, we meet you guys here again at the top of the 6th inning. Macy Cotton up at bat. Lady Mustangs have kind of fought back bit by bit following the big lead by the Lady Tigers early on. White, nice pitch there. I thought pretty well outside, but strike one called there. So 0-1 count. And just trying to maintain this minimal lead they've got, as it seems like it's been a while since Rose has had to throw more than 10 or so pitches every inning.
Swing miss there by Macy Cotton. Good pitch there by Ashton White. Bringing the count 0-2.
So White doing a pretty fantastic job here of maintaining composure even when things have gotten bad. As gonna wind up here, fires. Just a little bit outside there. 1-2 count now for Cotton to try get on base. Lady Tiger defense, I think, has done a very solid job. There have been a few errors here and there that have really cost them. A few just miscued throws in strange places, but Cotton's going to get a bat on that one there. Unfortunately, can't really keep it on the field, so maintains that 1-2 count. As White still battling off these 2-strike counts, as well as Ball. Both have had to very much fight through a lot of pitching. As White fires. Whew.
A little outside there, the umpire says, so swing ball number 2.
I feel like we've seen a few pitches in that area that have just been right on the edge of being a strike. But
So 2-2 count here.
And gonna have to finish this out if we're gonna win this game. And fires, and just gonna go foul off the third baseline. So a couple good swings there for Macy Cotton, so maybe it's gotten her eye adjusted here. Maybe get a bat on one. as opportunity for White to maybe change up the speed a little bit on her here. Throw her off guard. Who's to really say? We'll just have to see what they decide. She winds, fires.
A little high.
High ball there.
It's going to be ball number 3.
Full count now. This has been about a 7-pitch at bats. I mean, and we have seen several of these in this game. There have been a lot of foul tips. Lady Mustangs are really going after it. Fires in again.
She's going to hit
Ball
it
goes
right.
to left field, and Darian Flood can't quite get to it before it hits the ground. And Macy Cotton going to make it to first. So Lady Tigers still sitting here with that 1-run lead, 7-6. Top of the 6th inning. And
J.C. Phillips is up to bat next for Muhlenberg County.
looks like we have a substitution. It looks like we have a courtesy runner coming in here. It's going to be Aubrey Carver coming in for the Lady Mustangs, which she has 2 stolen bases on 2 attempts, and she is going to take off immediately as ball goes to right field. Nice catch by Skylar Henderson there. Fantastic, as that is going to keep Carver at first there. She started to take off as soon as that pitch was thrown, and thankfully Skylar Henderson was able to catch it. So nice play there by an also soccer player. So pretty fantastic job there, as nice athletic play as White and Lady Tiger defense doing a fantastic job keeping him in this one. She winds, fires.
A little low there, so that's going to be ball number 1.
Still not a bad pitch, though. I feel like White's done a very good job of keeping it near enough to the strike zone that there's been some debate on whether or not they should be called balls or strikes.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's one of the hallmarks of trying to make sure that you're a good pitcher is, you're keeping it close enough to the zone that it could be called a strike, but they're also hard pitches to hit.
She's going to tip that one, so that's going to be a foul ball there.
So Profit trying to advance Carver here at first, trying to get her into scoring position, as Lady Mustang still trying to recover from a 1-run deficit, and only with 2 more attempts at bat to do it, this one and then the top of the 7th. So this is where it's going to have to get done. Avon Profit in the batter's box here. White lines up, fires.
Strike number 2 there.
Nice pitch by her. Again, just outside in that little area where it's really hard to catch one off the sweet spot of the bat. And she's kept her pitches fairly consistent in that vicinity. And I think she's doing a fantastic job. She's recovered very well from that previous unfortunate game, as just a little bit outside there.
So it's ball number 2.
So a 2-2 count with runner on first and Aubrey Carver, my apologies, that is. And again, she has 2 stolen bases on 2 attempts this year. So certainly one they're trying to look to get in scoring position. And
she's going to steal
Morgan
second,
Tabor's
maybe.
going to drop it. And unfortunately, they cannot quite get it to Atkinson in time. So full count now, as that pitch was unfortunately thrown in the dirt by White there, and Morgan Tabor just couldn't quite recover it in time. So Carver there on second now in scoring position, the tying run, as 3-2 count here, 1 out in the inning. White winds up, fires, strike 3, as Avon Profit goes down looking at that one, and that could be a game changer right there by White. Fantastic pitch there, just on that outside corner once again, and keeps that one in the strike zone. So now up to bat here is, I believe, Josie Davis, same batter who hit the home run earlier on. So we're going to see what happens here. White lines up, fires, as nice pitch there. Strike 1 called. So 0-1 count, runner on second. So they've got one in scoring position, but got a strike on the board here. They have 2 outs, so they got to get it done right here if they want to try and equalize this one before the 7th. White's going to line up, fires, and
hit a pop fly.
High pop fly. They're not quite going to get to it. And Carver's going to come home. The game is now equalized, unfortunately.
Miscommunication there by Chloe Peterson and Darren Flood.
Goodness, that was just unfortunate. It seemed like any one of those 3 could have gotten to that ball, and it was just
Riley Atkinson ran out there too. So
nobody really wanted to get it, unfortunately. So Looks like Pinley's going to step up with an opportunity to try and get the Lady Mustangs a lead, and White is really going to have to maintain composure here to close out this 6th inning. Strike
Swing and
one
miss there.
as, okay, thankfully Dupin was able to come in and make that recovery play as throw there from Morgan Tabor as Davis is going to steal second. Nobody was really on the base to try and tag her on that steal. So Pindley is down 0-1 in the count. Pitch on the way from White, fires.
She's going to smack it down the
Swings it.
baseline, but it's going to be foul.
Hard left field, but is fouled. So 0-2 count here. A strikeout here would be really, really big. And then the Lady Tigers would have a chance to try and go ahead before the final inning of this game. And man, has this been a competitive one. Fantastic to watch so far as the Lady Tigers with 7 runs in the bottom of the 1st inning. And White here doing a pretty solid job pitching. Fires in, and
Going to foul that one off, too.
and we have just seen a lot of foul balls here from this Lady Mustangs lineup. They are not ones to give up. It was honestly very surprising. And we saw Profit go down looking at that strike 3 there.
So the count is 0-2 right now.
Count is indeed 0-2. Lady Tigers with a shot here to close out top of the 6th inning. White fires. High fly ball. Not sure exactly who it's going to. Looks like Dupin's going to get it. And she catches it. Fantastic play there. Stop that ball. 7-7 going into the bottom of the 6th. The Lady Tigers still with 2 at-bats to try and win this game. And we'll be here to take you guys through it whenever it happens.
And we're back as Riley Atkinson's going to bat first for the Lady Tigers here, and Rose is still on the mound for the Mustangs.
And currently equalized. Only 1 hit allowed so far by
swing and
Rose
miss there.
in these last 5 innings. As they were then doubled off. So Lady Tigers got to get some runs on the board here if they want to win this game. And Rose, I don't think near any sort of pitch limit because she's only had to throw like 5 pitches an inning.
Good bunt attempt there by Atkinson, but she can't get it to go down and stay in play, so that's going to be a foul ball there. So strike number 2 for her.
So near the bottom of the lineup for the Lady Tigers, going to need some very clutch hits here. 0-2 count for Atkinson, just trying to get on base. As Rose fires again, gets a bat on it, and second baseman can't quite catch it, but they throw her out at first. So first out of the inning, and
Hawkenberry's up next to bat for Breckinridge County.
I guess what can be said is the Lady Tigers will be near the top of their lineup entering the bottom of the 7th inning, unless things go absolutely fantastic here, which not saying they can't. Got to go into this with some optimism, but they should have a very good look into the bottom of that 7th inning. And
strike number
there.
1. That was a little bit outside there, but
pretty nice pitch there. I don't think there was much of a chance that Hawkenberry could have gotten to that one, but certainly not a bad one to look at for a strike. But second pitch, about that
same
one.
pitch, but it's called a ball that time.
I don't know. It's a 1-1 count. So Hawkenberry trying to get on base here. Rose composes, fires.
Strike number 2. Not sure why the ball's not on the board now.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what they
Oh,
were
there it
doing there,
is.
but 1-2 count here for Hawkenberry.
See if she can get a hit here.
Has yet to swing at one on this at bat. That one well outside.
Way outside, yeah.
2-2 count here for Hawkenberry. 1 out. As I believe the Lady Mustangs actually about halfway through their lineup, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see how that goes.
Swing and miss there by Hawkenberry, so that'll be strike number
Hawkenberry
3.
Goes out swinging there. 2 outs now here early on in the bottom of the 6th.
So I believe we're going to have a substitution here. So I think Olivia Dennis is going to check in for Darian Flood here, so maybe we can get a hit here.
Okay.
As Darian doesn't really have good batting average, so that's a good substitution there by coaches.
I really like this play here to try and make sure we get a bat on the ball here, as ball 1 called there for Dennis. Just going to try and get one on base here. Rose winds up, fires. And called strike there, a 1-1 count. As pretty well right down the middle. Dennis just try to get on base here. It's Lady Tigers trying to go back ahead. As ball called outside there.
Good eye by Olivia Dennis there.
Not really a lot of swings at the ball so far here in this inning. Looks like they're maybe just trying to get walked on. But Rose here, setting her composure. Dennis at the plate. She fires. Foul tips that one. 2-2 count with 2 outs. Things looking a little bit dicey, but the Lady Tigers will be near the top of that lineup going into the bottom of the 7th. So just need to maintain the currently equalized game in the top of the 7th. It's been a very exciting one. The Mustangs have pulled back slowly but surely. Dennis goes out swinging.
Yeah, she reached for that one there.
On the
So
well outside ball. So Lady Tigers currently sitting equalized 7-7 at the top of the 7th. We're going to have to see what sort of exciting developments we can wait to see next, and we will certainly be with you when it happens. All right, welcome back, everybody. This is where the excitement truly begins. We are at the top of the 7th inning. This is the finale. The Lady Tigers want to come out of the top of this inning with no runs allowed. We don't want any errors. We want things to go just as perfect as they possibly can.
7-7-7.
We've currently got 7-7-7 going on the scoreboard, so things looking pretty exciting here. As, let's see, up to bat currently for the Lady Mustangs is, let's see, I believe we have Macy Cotton, or no, not
13.
Macy Cotton, my apologies. Sophia Wilkins, their starting pitcher. My apologies there, as she certainly has not had her best game, but looking for an opportunity to extend, or not necessarily extend, but to get the Mustangs a lead for the first time in this game. She's going to step out of the box here, 1-0 count. As White still on the mound here, I feel like she's done a pretty solid job of maintaining composure. The Lady Mustangs have had some pretty good hitting these last few innings. We've just had a few unfortunate defensive lapses, as White's going to fire in the second pitch there.
Ball number 2.
2-0 count. We want to come out of this top of this inning with as little damage as possible, because going into the bottom of the 7th is going to be a tough one. We are at the very top of the lineup. Unfortunately, we have yet to have a single inning where we've had more than 3
Swing and miss
batters.
there by Sophia. So the count's 2-1 now.
But again, with Rose on the mound, we have only had one hit, and they were unfortunately, I believe it was White, got doubled out there. So
Smacked
Wilkins
that
gonna
one
get
to
one on the ground.
Hannah Carter there, but couldn't get a hold of it. And she dived
Unfortunately.
for it.
Hannah Carter tries to make an athletic play there to stop that ball, and she does contain it. At least it didn't break out into the outfield. Very nice dive there to try and stop that. So nice at bat there for Sophia Wilkins.
Emma Rose is going to bat next for Muhlenberg County.
So
Their pitcher.
pitcher who has caused us much trouble here these last few innings is at bat. White lines up, fires. It's deep left field, but it is just going to be foul. And it doesn't quite clear the fence. I thought it was going to, but oh my goodness.
It hit the fence, but stayed in. So
Whew. That one.
a little dangerous there.
That got scary. I thought we were about to see one go out there.
If he straightens that out, we'll be in trouble.
So strike one. 0-1 count here with White on Rose here. White winds up, fires the second pitch well outside.
Yeah.
Fortunately, Tabor's able to corral that one and keep
1-1
Wilkins at
count
first.
here.
So still certainly anybody's game here. Top of the 7th. And White's going to line up. Steps into it. Fires. Well outside right again. That has certainly been her area to bail out to if things come to their worst. She's certainly not gotten close to hitting any batters yet, I don't think. As pretty solid performance here. I think just trying to. And she's going to fire that one to deep right field.
She's going to burn Skylar Henderson and Chloe Peterson there.
As looks like Wilkins going to stop at third. No, she hasn't. She runs
go
home. And, Tabor can't quite get the tag off. And, man, just unfortunate break there. I just don't think Dupin was able to corral that ball in time. So, Lady Mustangs going to take the lead here for the first time, I believe. Or, no, sorry. They had the lead top of the first.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Wow. They have fought their way back very, I guess, diligently would probably be a good way to put it.
Courtesy runners coming in now.
Just kind of done a good job trying to maintain things. As
Wilkinson?
looks like Taylor Wilkins, perhaps a sibling, Sophia Wilkins, is going to come on as a courtesy runner here. And they're going to try and get her home to extend this lead to 2 runs. As Lady Tiger's going to have to battle back here in the bottom of the 7th. And again, still certainly anybody's game, but no outs, runner on third. Not the ideal circumstances here in the top of the 7th, but
J.C. Knopfsinger up to bat next from Muhlenberg County.
Knopfsinger had a triple, I believe, in the 5th inning. And
swing and miss there by her.
She steps into that one and certainly trying to get some extra bases here just to make sure that she can get Wilkins home. So White's going to wind up here, fires.
A ball called there.
Ball called just a little bit high. So 1-1 count here. Things looking all right for the Lady Tigers. They are going to need, at the very least, some runs if they want to win in the bottom of the 7th. So White's going to wind up here. 1-1 count. Fires. Nice pitch
Strike
there from her. And
oh
no.
An error thrown by Morgan Tabor there. She's going to.
Man, that's
With
another
that.
just unfortunate error as Morgan Tabor's had a few throws from home plate that have just gone inches from the third baseman and at least a couple times second baseman's gloves, and just have been very close plays that have just unfortunately resulted in some easy runs for the Lady Mustangs. So they now have a 2-run lead here, and still no outs on the board, but no runners on base. So White winds up, fires, well in the dirt there. 2-2 count. Things looking a little bit dicey for the Lady Tigers here near the end of this one, as White's going to wind up just trying to get him out of this inning, and just high there. Full count here for Knopfsinger. Pretty much has free reign to swing at whatever. They're already up 2, so just going to try and extend that. She could certainly watch one go by here if she wanted to get on base. Winds up, fires. She
Swing and miss there.
foul tips that one, I think. So, still stays at bat. 3-2 count. As we have had to throw so many pitches to get out of some of these at bats. I mean, it has been
Compared to their
absolutely
5
insane.
pitches they throw.
Yeah. I mean, and we're not even getting really bad attempts at hitting some of Rose's pitches. We just aren't hitting them exactly where we want to.
She's going to.
That's going to be called ball 4. I don't know. That's an interesting one to watch go by.
White was
if
a
you're on
little
full
upset
count.
about that call there.
Yeah. As Lady Tigers trying to recover. Down 2 runs here. Looks like at bat now for the Lady Mustangs is going to be
Hope.
Caroline Hope, who I think has had a relatively tough game. As she's going to go for a bunt.
It hits her.
It's hit. It's going to be called a, assuming foul ball then, considering she had not brought her bat back and was hit. So 0-1 count here for Caroline Hope, who has tried to bunt several times, I believe.
Yeah.
As we're going to see what happens here. Getting set up in the batter's box. So still trying to get Knopfsinger home here. White's going to fire. As looked like maybe just outside there. And can't quite beat her. And
A little collision there by Atkinson and Knopfsinger there. As she slides in the second and Raylan tries to tag her out there, but couldn't get a hold of the ball.
okay, so it looks like that actually was called a strike. So 0-2 count here. So a very solid opportunity to get the first out of the inning here, and Lady Tigers definitely need that. So White's going to wind up. She fires.
Going to tip that one to a foul.
So Hope's going to get the bat on it once more here. It's another swing to try and keep this at bat alive. And my goodness, there have been some long ones this game. Upwards of, I think, 9 to 10 pitches in one at bat. I mean, it has been interesting. Pitch on the way here from White. Fires in.
Just
Hope
hit it
gets the
right
bat
to
on it.
Abby
Looks like
deep
it
in,
should
and
just
she's
be a
gonna get-
routine out. Nice play there. As they are going to hold Knopfsinger at third. So first out of the inning. Unfortunately, runner on third. They are really going to need to get something done here defensively if they want to get out of this inning and have a good shot at winning.
So Macy Colton's up to bat next for Muhlenberg County, their catcher.
So I believe they may actually be nearing the top of their lineup here shortly. As Cotton going to step up here, try and get something done for the Lady Mustangs. White's still on the mound, and she has had to throw a lot of pitches in this game. And nice
Strike
pitch
one.
there. Low inside strike, though. Solid pitch, so White still trying to get the Lady Tigers out of this one. And this has been one of the longer sections of an inning that we've seen so far.
Timeout by her. Macy Cotton there.
Gonna step out of the box. So White's gonna wind up here. She fires.
A little outside there, so that's me ball 1.
So 1-1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. Lady Tigers just trying to get out of this inning as they desperately need to get some bats on the ball and get some runs here. Bottom of the 7th to try and win this game. As
A little too inside there, but it barely misses her, so that's good.
they really just need to close out this inning because there have been a couple errors here that have really cost the Lady Tigers. And I mean, they could certainly be winning this game if not for some unfortunate circumstances.
That's me ball number 3.
And another throw there that had me a little worried because, I mean, we've seen 2 or 3 throws that go over to third that have just been not where we want them to be. That is okay. It's a 3-1 count here. Trying to get the second out of this inning. White's going to line up. Fires, and
Strike number 2 called.
I thought almost certainly that was high and she was getting walked to first, but we will take that full count for Cotton here. White, again, trying to close out this inning. Winds up, and
It's a foul ball there, so it's going to be a
foul tip there by Cotton. And again, one of these just crazy long at bats.
She's fighting up there.
So White just trying to get it done on the mound here, and it has certainly been a difficult one. So definitely do not want to walk anybody on base here. Only one out. As fires. My goodness. Cotton tips off another one.
Too.
I mean, just barely getting the bat on it, but nonetheless, the at-bat continues. So White just trying to either get that third strike or, just get a routine out in the infield. It would be really nice if we could get like a nice just pop fly in the infield that we could catch pretty routinely. Either one would work fine. Oh goodness, and she's just thrown that one right in the dirt. And Tabor tries to make a throw from the ground and nearly slips past Carter there. So 2 runners on now. Courtesy runner comes on for Cotton. Not for certain on who that is. Looks like getting some shoes tied. As Lady Mustangs with 2 runners on now.
Carver's back on first. That courtesy runner.
Carver is, okay.
Yeah, Carver.
She certainly seems to be the one they prefer to run okay.
Foul ball there.
Whew. That one had me a little concerned when it started off that right side. Foul tip there by J.C. Phillips. So 0-1 count here. Again, trying to close out this inning. It's White. Second pitch on the way, just outside. So Ashlyn White here just trying to really get it done here following that unfortunate game against Ohio County, and just, my goodness, she has had to throw a lot of pitches, especially in this inning. I mean, I feel like it's got to be at least 20 or 30, and she's going to get a bat on it. Tries to throw out at first, and oh goodness, Radziewski drops it.
They're about to steal third.
Oh goodness. So Knopfsinger's going to come in.
So I'm bringing the score 10-7.
10-7 favoring the Lady Mustangs. Things are certainly looking a bit dire now. 3-run deficit, 2 runners on. They've got Carver at third, following Hannah Radziewski unfortunately dropping that catch at first. And I think she would have beat the tag anyway. But White lines up here, trying to get out of this inning. Swing and a miss there by Haven Profit. And, oh goodness.
She thought about running home, but
yeah.
Third base coach said, no way.
It's like, you may want to stay there.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Definitely been a risky play with only 1 out on the board. As Even Profit up the bat. I believe we are certainly nearing the bottom of the Lady Mustangs lineup, which means they will be back to the top. I believe we actually do have Davis on deck here, which is certainly a little concerning. Lady Tigers want to get this inning done as fast as possible. And here we go. White with 2 outs, or 1 out here, 2 strikes. As
we got a runner on third and a runner on second.
So yeah, 2 runners in scoring position. Third pitch on the way. Swing and a miss.
There.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
So out number 2 there.
2 outs, but the leadoff hitter who has already hit a home run in this game, Josie Davis for the Lady Mustangs. White's going to step up here, try and get this one done. Score again, 10-7. So the Lady Tigers going to have to battle back in the bottom of the 7th. As pitch low there, Tabor going to try and recover it, and honestly, I'm kind of surprised they didn't try and get Carver to run there. I mean,
yeah, she's really fast.
It took a long time for Tabor to try and recover that ball. She didn't even know where it went. But
it's hard to see with that helmet on, though, I bet.
That's for sure. As 1-0 count for the lead batter here, Josie Davis. As Carver not taking any sort of lead at all off third base.
A little outside there, so it's going to be ball number 2.
I thought for certain that was a strike. But fortunate there. 2-0 count here. White just trying to get something done, just battling through it. So Lady Tigers already have used both the pitchers they've used any other part this season. And, oh, no, ball goes deep left field.
He's
And
going to burn Darian Flood there.
oh,
It wrote underneath the fence, though, so.
so I guess ground rule double?
Yeah, that has to be a
Would be the
double.
call. So that's going to bring both runners home, though.
We're gonna score
So-
12-7.
My goodness. I mean, I guess it's kind of a fortunate break. It went under the fence. I'm not sure how quickly we would have recovered that. But, yeah. So that's not good. Lady Tigers go from a 7-2 lead to a 12-7 deficit. So they're going to need to fight back pretty big here.
Swing
Bottom
and
of the
miss
seventh.
there by number 3.
Carissa Penley. So White just trying to get them out of this inning. And it has been an absolute battle. The Lady Mustangs have not gone away in any way, shape, or form. White lines up, fires, and oh no. And it looks like Carter's going to get burned there. Penley's going to stay at first. And looks like Davis going to stay at third. So Davis so far in this game with a ground rule double and a home run on her resume. So that's, a little frightening. And I believe she has a couple runs on the game, at least one RBI. So yeah, we've seen some interesting extra base hits here for the Lady Mustangs, but 2 out still. Fresh batter as nice
Strike
pitch
number
there from
1.
White, as they are going to let Penley steal second, which certainly makes sense, I think, as Sophia Wilkins up to bat, their starting pitcher. And she's had a relatively solid game following getting taken out pitching. And foul tip, and that's going to go out well right. Another batter here with 2 strikes and 2 outs. We just have to convert it to another out. As Ashlyn White just trying to get it done here. So the Lady Tigers can have some bats. White winds up, fires in the dirt once again. She's had some trouble converting on these 0-2 counts. And it's led to several 7-8 pitch at bats, and it's just been really tough for her. Especially seeing, I'm sure it has got to be a bit demoralizing throwing a good at bat to have it
Little
taken
outside
away.
there.
So 2-2 count now. And White still just trying to battle through this. Got to respect the courage here as fires just high outside. Man, that was right in the zone of where she wanted it to be, just a little bit off. It's White still battling yet another full count. So White's going to wind up. She fires in, and bat hits it. No, oh, goodness. Tagged at the plate. Excellent play there. Oh, my goodness. I'm not sure why they sent Pendley in to try and
I don't know.
get the score there. As,
Great play by Riley Atkinson and Morgan Tabor there to get the 3rd out.
Yeah, that was fantastic. As Davis had already come in, so they are going to get the score. They're going to get the run there, 13-7. But thank goodness the top of that inning is over. I guess
It took so long.
we will be with you guys at the bottom of the 7th for the Lady Tigers to try and make a 6-run comeback. So see you then. All right, we are back. Bottom of the 7th inning, the final inning of the game. The Lady Tigers have a 6-run deficit. The last time they had a deficit, they scored 7 runs in the bottom of the first inning. We have yet to have a single hit against Rose. Actually, we had one. My apologies.
Just caught though.
We had, yeah. Well, no, we had White get on base, and then she got doubled out on a fly ball in the infield. So that was unfortunate, but we are right at the top of the lineup. Hannah Ratajkowski ready to get in here. Fires one to right field. Not caught. She's going to get extra bases. She goes to second. I think she's going to go to third, too. She's got plenty of room to run. That is exactly what we needed to start off the inning, as Hannah Ratajkowski watches the ball and then fires one with a triple.
Great hit by her.
So that is fantastic stuff from the senior there. So Lady Tigers, Chloe Peterson now looking to get her home and really get some energy going. If there was ever a time we needed a triple, it was right then. So we're going to get involved here, and this is exciting. Chloe Peterson up, and that is only the second hit that Rose has allowed in this game. So Chloe Peterson, step out of the box here, take a quick timeout, and hopefully she could just blast one over the fence. That would be a little demoralizing.
That would be really good.
As
a little inside there, but
Chloe had to duck away from that one. Strike one called on Chloe Peterson, unfortunately, and she's done some great work in the outfield this game. Has stopped several balls that were in danger territory. I feel like she's done a pretty nice job on recovery plays. Rose fires.
Outside. So that's going to be ball number 1.
The Lady Tigers with Hannah Ratajkowski on third. Opportunity to get one of the 7 runs they need to win this game or 6 to tie. Rose fires. Very low. As Hannah Ratajkowski's going to hold 2-1 count here for Chloe Peterson. She just gets one on the field. Should certainly be grounds for Hannah Ratajkowski to come home. The Lady Tigers desperately need some momentum here. Rose at the plate. She fires.
Swing and miss there for her.
Fortunate swing and a miss for Chloe Peterson there.
So 2-2 count right now.
Hopefully she can just get one out there, get a run home. Hopefully she can get on base. That would be even better. We need people on base if we're going to win this game. Rose lines up, fires.
A little high there, so that's ball number 3.
Full count. And I think this may, not for certain, this may be the only full count that Rose has had this entire game since she started pitching in the bottom of the first, which is absolutely insane.
She's a really good pitcher.
Rose fires in low.
Ball number 4.
Chloe Peterson's going to watch. Chloe Peterson's going to watch 2 balls in a row. She gets to first base, so we got 2 runners on. Only down, so not only down 6, but down 6. So this is the opportunity though to really get some runs in, get this game going.
Yeah, hopefully Morgan Tabor can bring them both in. She had a lot of home runs last season, so hopefully she can hit one here.
No, Morgan Tabor is well known for getting extra bases, so that's exactly what we need right now. We need some RBIs. One deep in right field would be absolutely perfect right now. In general, anything near the fence. And
strike number 1 is called.
Nice pitch there from Rose. Kept that one in there nice and low. Not really much Tabor can do there to try and hit that one. So 0-1 count for her. Chloe Peterson on first, Hannah Ratajkowski on third. And
going to tip that one with the bat. So
tip that one.
Strike number 2.
0-2 count here. She needs extra bases if we're going to continue to fight back from this deficit. As Lady Tigers gave up 6 runs in the top of the 7th inning. So bottom of the 7th, going to have to score 7 to win. And
I was in the dirt there, so that's ball number 1 for Rose.
So we've had to make some very difficult decisions, watching some pitches go by that would just be normally ones you just try and,
hit it.
Yeah, if you're down 0-2 in the count, you got to be swinging a lot. And oh my goodness.
Fast hands by.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
There,
I don't know how Rose, that literally came right to her. And she threw
dropped it, so Hannah is safe.
Oh my goodness. She threw to third.
Hannah might be hurt though.
As Hannah Ratajkowski is down following her return to third base. She is going to get up slowly, but now Lady Tigers with bases loaded as Morgan Tabor hits one hard enough to Rose that it partially stuns her, and they don't even think to try and maybe make a double play or try and get the runner out at first. I'm not sure why you do that if you're up 6 runs, but, sometimes the tactical decision is not the one you make. So maybe that was a tactical decision. I don't know. But this is certainly a good place to press the advantage.
Ashlyn White's up to hit next for Breckenridge County.
White up now, and she has had to battle through some adversity here in these last few innings, so maybe try and get some runners home here. Rose fires. Outside, ball one there.
She has a really good batting average, like we said earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, White with a 714 batting average going into this game, so hopefully she can continue that. As ball one called there. Rose is going to fire.
Great
White
hit
hits
by
one to the
Ashlyn
outfield.
White.
Is she going to get to it? No, they don't. It's going to be extra bases
So Hannah
for her.
Lucy's going to score, and Chloe Pearson's going to try to score.
She slides,
slides.
gets in.
She's safe.
Nice. So 2 runs there. Oh, my goodness. And it was unfortunate that wasn't further because they would have been able to get some more movement, but fantastic hit there.
And great slide by Chloe Peterson there to bring a score, 13-9.
Phenomenal play. So the Lady Tigers now down 4 with 2 runners on base. Chloe Peterson and Hannah Ratajkowski both score there. Ashlyn White knocks in 2 RBIs. We have a courtesy runner coming
Olivia Dennis is going to run for Ashlyn White there.
Things looking very solid here. As
Muhlenberg called a timeout.
Muhlenberg with a timeout, and oh my goodness, the mental lapse to try and throw that ball to third base when Hannah Ratajkowski was coming back. I mean, could have had an easy 1, potentially even 2 outs with a double play there. I mean, Rose was able to get to that ball quickly and just trying to tag at third, just a questionable play when you're up 6, but was able to load the bases there for the Lady Tigers, and they just knocked home 2. Ashlyn White with a fantastic job there, knocking one into the outfield, and things are looking good. No outs so far, 2 runners on. Just got to keep up this momentum. Lady Mustangs had to call a brief timeout there to try and recover the defense. Not necessarily lackluster, but the Lady Tigers' bats have been hot here in the bottom of the 7th. Could not pick a better storyline, so up the bat now for the Lady Tigers.
Hannah Carter.
Hannah Carter, the second and third baseman for them. Rose winds up. Carter gets it bat. It's going to be a fly ball in the infield. It is caught. Not for sure on who caught that. It's going to be the shortstop for the Lady Mustangs. But unfortunate break there, so that's the first out.
Skylar Henderson is up to bat next for Breckenridge County.
And Henderson knocked a couple RBIs in earlier and made a big catch in right field to try and keep the Mustangs from extending their lead even more. So hopefully we can get a big at bat for her after that unfortunate fly out there by Hannah Carter. Pitch on the way from Rose.
Way outside there, so it's ball number 1.
So this is certainly the biggest struggle that Rose has had at any point in the game. I mean, she's thrown several innings where she's thrown less than like 8 pitches. It's been absolutely insane, the performance that we've seen from her, and she's finally struggling a little bit. Henderson gets the bat on one, but it's just foul tipped out over the third baseline, so 1-1 count now with 1 out. Lady Tigers still down 13-9. Following that fantastic top of the 7th by the Lady Mustangs. Skylar Henderson up to bat now. We're going to switch out balls here.
It's a little chilly outside.
For sure. I'm sure it cannot be overwhelmingly fun to be standing out there right now. You can see the infield umpire is absolutely decked out in warm attire.
Oh, yeah.
As
He looks warm and cozy out there.
strike 2 called there. I thought that was outside, but unfortunate. So Skylar Henderson's going to have to get a bat on one here if we want to get this game back. Pitch on the way from Rose, well inside, nearly hit her. 2-2 count now. Man, we have had to watch some balls go by that have just been some scary ones for sure. 2-2 count here for Skylar Henderson, trying to knock in some RBIs here. We got a runner in scoring position in Morgan Tabor. As Rose sets up here, fires, and that one's going to be outside the left. Tabor slides into third, and
He's safe.
makes it just fine. So,
Great steal by Morgan Tabor there to get to third.
and let's see, I don't believe she's attempted any stolen bases so
Oh,
far this year,
no.
so we'll certainly take
I
that.
don't think she...
So we've got a runner in perfect scoring position, Skylar Henderson with a full count. This is one of the most important pitches we have seen all game. So Rose gonna step into one here. You can see first base set up very close here to the batter. And she gets walked. Oh my goodness, I thought that was a strike. Okay. Bases loaded again on a walk, and Rose has lost some composure here as Skylar Henderson's going to go on base. And oh my goodness.
So, really, Atkinson's going to bat next from Breckenridge County. So if she can get a hit here. She's not had a very good game in the batter's box tonight, but hopefully she can redeem herself and get a good hit here.
Perhaps she could hit a grand slam.
Yeah.
That would be pretty helpful. But yes, Rayleigh Atkinson here. Let's step up here, Raylan Atkinson, sorry.
Yeah,
As
Raylan's
looked like high ball there, so 1-0 count. If a run were to get walked in here, things would be looking shaky. But runners on first, second, and third for the Lady Tigers. I believe we have Morgan Tabor on third, Olivia Dennis on second, and Skylar Henderson on first.
Bases loaded.
As
Swing and miss there by her, but count's only 1-1 right now, so.
Confident swing though. You want to see people swinging at balls.
Yes, I really
gonna
get a
try
swing
and
and
knock in some
miss,
runs.
and then just sitting there watching it go by.
As Rose put in a bit of a position where she's just trying to get out of an inning. And this would end the game if the Lady Tigers can't get 4 more runs in. Oh, goodness.
Joking.
And Atkinson had to duck away from that one, but it's called strike 2.
I was really inside there.
So 1-2 count now. Not really much you can do about that one. Then shake it off and just try and hit one here. Rose winds up, fires, and she goes down swinging, unfortunately. So that's going to be the second out of the inning. Bases still loaded, though, as I believe Hockenberry steps up to the plate here. Big opportunity for her to try and bat in some runs here. Lady Tigers
She has a
desperately need
400 batting average, so she can bring them in.
for sure. As hopefully get things done here. We need some RBIs. Need a big hit here from Hockenberry.
Strike
Oh,
number
wow, I
one
thought
is
that was
called.
She watches strike 1 go by. So, chance there's only a couple more pitches in this game, but we have to hope for more than that. So, let's see it happen. Unless the couple more pitches were to be a grand slam followed by a home run. But the odds of that are, improbable. Hockenberry jacks one to left field. Oh, goodness, it is caught. I thought she might have hit the home run there. Oh, my goodness. That ball was tanked. I believe Knopfsinger caught it. Good gosh, that was close. What an unfortunate finish. The Lady Tigers battled back after going down there at the top of the 7th. And my goodness, Hockenberry just tanks that one deep left field. But J.C. Knopfsinger, who had a triple in this game and a few fantastic catches in left field, I mean, honestly, cannot deny the talent of either of these sides. We saw a fantastic pitching performance from Rose there.
Oh, yes.
And, the only time she struggled was in the bottom of the 7th, but the Lady Tigers fought hard, unfortunately, to lose that game. That's about all I have to say on it. I mean, just a good performance for them. Unfortunate loss, but that was such a fun game to watch. I would certainly love to see more like that. I don't know. Do you have anything to add before we wrap this up?
Oh, no, I have nothing to add. That was a really good game. I'm glad I was here to watch it, aren't you?
Oh, for certain. I will not be forgetting this game anytime soon. The feeling I had when that ball flew into left field, I thought there was a chance it had just cleared the fence, but unfortunately Knopfsinger was able to get to it. So the finish here, Lady Mustangs take it 13-9 over the Lady Tigers. An unfortunate home loss. I believe the next Breck Live game will be a Lady Tigers softball game on the 19th of April. So we will be with you then. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we hope to see you next time. Everybody have a great night.